Hello, brothers and sisters. It's the culture man here, investigating your favorite TV shows, movies, and animes. And today I'm going to be doing a movie roundup video where I talk about the movies, TV shows, and animes I watched in a couple of weeks or so. So, starting off, I watched Peppermint Candy by Chang-Dong. This is my second Chang-Dong film, also his second feature film, that is. And immediately we already have masterful control of the camera, great sense of pacing, wide shots, and it is a film that is told in reverse chronology. It is extremely well written. This film is simultaneously a tragedy, a character study, and a study of South Korean society and its history. And also, Sol Kyung-goo's performance is Oscar worthy, to say the least, if not Cannes worthy. It's just so emotional and painful to watch. This film is fantastic, and every Korean film fan needs to watch this. 9 out of 10. Then I watched Longlegs. This is the first film in the theaters I saw in the theaters when I came back to LA, and it's alright. There's some things very well done in this film, and then there are some things that's very much meh. First of all, this film is well shot, it's well lit, and has a great sense of atmosphere, but not only is the story not original at all, the film relies too heavily on conventional horror tropes. At the end of the day, this film is nothing but vibes, and that's it. It's not that groundbreaking, I'm sorry to break it to you. 6 out of 10. Then I saw Dangerous Encounters of the First Kind by Choi Hark. I got to watch this film on a big screen because I was volunteering for Hong Kong On-Screen Film Festival. This is their second annual film festival, and it is very nice to see them grow and develop and screen more interesting films every time they do it. So I got to volunteer in that festival, and I got to watch this film for free. But I was very sleepy and tired, so I fell asleep a bit in the middle of the film, but it's okay. But from what I can see, this film is a bold, rebellious middle finger of a film. It's super energetic and angry towards the Hong Kong society, its colonial past, its uneasy future, handover anxiety. The first act is kind of all over the place. It gets very violent and chaotic, and I can't really follow the story, so I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10 right now. It's not really my final verdict because I fell asleep. I need to rewatch this while being fully awake in order to give this a good verdict. Then I watched Gangs of New York. I finally finished watching this long-ass movie, and I wanted to watch this because I wanted to watch some mid-Scorsese. And as expected, the story is meh. It's pretty apparent that Scorsese wasn't that invested in the story anyways, but he still did his absolute best to make this look and feel interesting with editing and camera movements. The characters are just kind of flat, and Leonardo DiCaprio's Irish accent is terrible. Some sentences in this film sounds like they're made for American English, but forced to be read in Irish accent. It's a very awkward film. The ending is fine, I guess. 6 out of 10. Then Hong Kong On-Screen Film Festival, Day 2, I watched Boat People. It's a rewatch, and we're watching the Criterion Restoration. The first time I watched it, it was some shitty DVD rip. But unfortunately, I have to say that the Criterion Restoration feels kind of dark and underexposed for some reason. I don't know if it's my memory tricking me, or is it something that Criterion did, but it just felt darker than it's supposed to be. But the story of the film is just as great as I've remembered it. It's tragic, it's heartfelt, it's anxiety-inducing, yet has so much to say about politics, especially Vietnamese politics. The editing is fantastic, and all the characters did their very best. Yeah, 9 out of 10. On the same day, it's a double feature. It's a double whammy, and we watched July Rhapsody from the same director, An Ho, and holy shit, it's so good. What the hell? Whoa. This is a slice-of-life family drama where Jackie Chung gives the best performance of his entire lifetime. His performance is equal parts gentle and tender, equal parts depressed and ready to have a mental breakdown at any given moment. The dialogues felt like power struggle because of the strange dynamics between the characters, and this film has a deep love for Chinese poetry and literature. It is a fantastic film, and despite feeling tired, I was completely awake for the entirety of it because it's just so damn good. 9 out of 10. Then, school finally begins. Yes, so my new semester at USC has finally begun, and I have to watch a lot of films because I'm taking 3 film classes. Actually 4, but let's just call it 3. So the first class begins every Monday morning, where we have to watch a total of 40 old films, mostly silent films. First of all, it's Sunrise, A Song for Two Humans by F.W. Murnau. This film is actually pretty good and entertaining. There are a lot of fun gags and a lot of ridiculous performances. The gloomy, murderous first act is kind of awesome, but the second act becomes this lovey-dovey romance that I just don't care for at all. The most interesting thing, however, is that in present day, someone could have the exact same hairstyle with the main character here, and we wouldn't bat an eye. It's actually kind of crazy how little humans have actually evolved. 8 out of 10. Then, I watched Wolfwalkers. Again, this is a rewatch. Yeah, so every Tuesday night I am watching an animated film for an insane class about animated films. The professor is really nice, and the film picks are, oh my god, insane. It's also as great as I've remembered it. The film touches on fatherhood, motherhood, man versus nature. It just ticks all check boxes. I like the music. I also like the rough sketching lines. It's a fantastic film for the family. 8 out of 10. Then, for another silent film, I watched Hypocrites. It's a 1915 film about a Catholic monk who makes a statue, but it's a naked woman, so everyone around him wants to kill him, including the other monks. But, murder isn't allowed. Thou shalt not kill. They're hypocrites. This is very much a we live in a society type of film, and it's interesting to see something like this from 109 years ago. I'm not giving it a score because I can't see it like a film I would normally see other films. I would see it as a piece of history. To end it off, yesterday I finally finished watching House of the Dragon Season 2, and it's honestly not as bad as some people say it is. Slow pacing is not the issue. The issue is that the characters are bland, and they're doing nothing. The only character I enjoyed watching is Oscar Tully, and he's only in 3 scenes. There's a great battle on episode 4, but the second half is like one gigantic trailer. So, yeah, not too crazy on this, 6 out of 10. So, have you watched these TV shows, movies, and animes? Comments below, let me know, subscribe you one more. Thanks for watching. Oh, so much to watch.